can see it there. I don't like the fact that Thiago pulls out the tackle there, but obviously he doesn't help himself there. But clinical finish by Rashford. He's getting more and more clinical with his finishing. It's great to see.
If Virgil van Dijk makes that mistake, his pace will give him half a chance of catching up. But yet there seems to be no talk at all. I mean, Klopp seems adamant Liverpool won't try and replace their centre-backs in this window, so are they just going to have to make do with what they've got? There's no money to spend.
Yeah, but if there is Matip, he didn't play because he came back from injury, and Fabinho, of course, as Aaron was saying, sometimes Fabinho is thinking more like a midfielder, so it can be a little bit late when they have ball in behind, but for that's pretty normal, for Williams. He's young, you will have mistakes. That's part of the process. Of course, you don't want him to do that against Man United, but it's not the pace here, it's just adjustment.
It must be hard for him as well, a young boy, and he's playing next to Fabinho, who's not a natural centre-back, and you've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, the other side of you, whose instincts are naturally to go that way. Difficult for him.
That's why it's really difficult. Remember in the first half, when Rashford passed, it was a long ball, and then he was late. It's just anticipation. It's just the part of the process, and he will learn. He will get how to read the game because
there's the experience that he needs, and he will learn from that. Obviously, for me, he should have dropped a little bit earlier and working towards the ball. But obviously, it's a split-second decision he has to make, and that comes with experience.
But one thing you never learn, you can't add pace, can you?
No, of course, but that's what he needs to learn. If you don't have a pace, obviously Rashford has got pace.
No, but Aaron, it's not pace on that. I think this is look at the control.
If it goes earlier now,
that's his left foot. It's just technically, just to be concentrated. Look. Yeah, he couldn't have it. Huh?
Yeah, he does a mistake. I know what you want about the pace because he's never going to catch him up. But if he reacts a little bit earlier, he would have been behind the ball a little bit earlier and then clear it easily. But like we say, it comes with experience in the games, and but it's difficult. Yeah. It's difficult for him.
Worth saying, actually, got a lot of praise in the Champions League this season. Reece Williams, Liverpool got themselves level. Mo Salah.
Yeah, another fantastic goal. We've seen the Milner chance just before that. I felt like he lifted them up a little bit. Yeah. We talked about somebody needs to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. He just had the chance there, and then he leaves it go.
Is that brilliant from Milner, by the way?
Fantastic.
Or does he miss it?
Because I don't know if he hears a shout there, but he knows of Salah behind him. Cavani loses the ball there.
I think he does it on purpose, and if he does, it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps his run going. You can see that he knows he's getting the pass, leaves it. Fantastic.
Do you think did he intentional?
I was asking that to Aaron. Actually, I say, was it intentional? And
yeah, because absolutely. You can see because he looks straight to the right after it. Look,
and he looks to the I was asking you. I say, I'm pretty agree with you, and Salah is quicker than Shaw. So you see Shaw. I thought Gareth Southgate was there, but he had a good game overall. But he need to be more concentrated in the decision zone. And you've seen the first goal, you've seen the second. So it doesn't look good for him just for the next step international, even though he improved a lot, and it's part of the recovery of Man United as Maguire and Lindelof.
Yeah, and at 2-2, Liverpool had two really good chances to get themselves in front.
Yeah, I mean, we can see it there. Trent with it's a routine stop for Henderson there. But I felt like they were working themselves back into the game, growing in confidence.
This is the one though, Salah, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
You see what we said again? You see through? Show us to be inside again. Again, look.
It never sees him. But that's what the quality Salah has. It's difficult to react to his runs because he's that quick and he comes on your blind side.
But just close the inside.
I know
first.
what you mean.
You understand. Then you will have all the time just to close, and Maguire will be behind you, and it could have cost a little bit more goals, but that's why I think Man United they didn't dominate the game. They were they make sacrifice. They were brave and courageous, but they're really efficient. You see how many chances Liverpool had? They're much better because Salah, came back on the score sheet, so that's good. But Rashford doesn't mean. He doesn't miss. You have what, 15, 16 goals now with the Champions League, FA Cup, and the league, and Fernandes as well. So you need your decisive player, and again, you've seen it. Doesn't mean Manchester United, was the weakest team, but they play like they really comfortable
with purpose. I felt like
purpose, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Liverpool had the chances, but Manchester United so clinical. Those finishes 1-1 at 2-1, and then this from Bruno Fernandes to see United 3-2 winners into round 5. They'll play West Ham next. Let's hear from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Only many congratulations. It was an exciting game, different from the one that we saw in the league. How did you see your team performance tonight?
Well, I think both teams wanted to win. We wanted to attack. Of course, the game last week was more tentative. I think today our messages to the boys were go for it. We just have to go. We have to be more positive. It's a cup game. It's going to be. You can relax. Don't think about the league position at all. Just go and enjoy it.
I'm sure you don't want that to happen all the time, but what's with United conceding first and then showing a reaction and scoring goals and winning?
It's a very good mentality to have, to don't give up, but step up. I didn't think there was a lot in the game. We were up one end, had half a chance, and then they played through us quickly, and a good goal by them, to be honest, and great finish by Salah, but I thought our reaction was good to so the goal that Mason, great switch by Marcus, he composed himself, hit the bottom corners. Bottom corners are always available.
And when you saw Bruno Fernandes about to hit that free kick, how confident were you that this will be?
You never know if the keeper's going to make a save or not. But because Bruno wasn't starting today, he finally had some time to practice. I never let him practice, but yesterday he probably stayed out for half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, practicing free kicks with the subs. So and it worked.
And to end up with, you know what, more than anyone, as a player, how important is it to win against Liverpool, now as a manager too? So how do you feel about it as a Manchester United now beating Liverpool?
Of course, we're delighted. We're through in the Cup. The next round is at home. We're looking forward to it. It's a tight schedule. This season is going to be relentless, but we want to be in every competition and want to do as well as we can in every game.
Perfect. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
If you beat Liverpool, bear in mind, yes, Chelsea and Manchester City are still in there, but Arsenal are gone already. Liverpool now gone. There must be a part of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thinking, good chance this year in the FA Cup now.
It's a long way.
It's less than it was at the start of today.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not sure if he's looking at that at this given time, but I know what you mean. The cup is brilliant, and it would be difficult this year with the hectic schedule and so many games to play. But it's a cup, and they should be focused on winning that also.
And the correlation, I should probably have worked this out before I said this on air, but when these two play each other and knock each other out, the winner going on all the way to the final, it seems to happen it's not surprising, they're probably historically the two best teams in English football, but when they tend to beat each other, they do tend to go a long way.
Yeah, if it's a fact, they still have to prove it, but Man United